Alright, there we
Oh,
go.
no.
We're live. Okay, so last time you guys started exploring this new dungeon that seems to be in an inactive volcano. You had come across a Sphinx who had a riddle for you that you guys solved. You briefly came across some orcs that Oof had tried to befriend, but then the other party members didn't know what was happening, and it kind of everyone got a little upset, and you guys had to separate from the orcs. Then the party split up, and Bloop and Oof are currently in this like pool of water room where they fought some kelpies. And Bubbles and Nala are in the giant terrarium room.
I remember what I was ticked off about now that I think about it.
Do you remember?
Yep. It was a meta thing.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because I was far away and somehow
Oh.
everybody knew where I was at.
Look, it's
I was
difficult when
going off
everyone's
on
running
my
around
own.
places.
I know, but I was going off on my own, exploring, and then somebody had to show up, ruin my fun. All right.
Well, what if you were ruining our fun by running off alone? What about that?
How can I
Huh?
ruin your? How
What
can I
about that?
ruin your fun? You're by yourself. You're doing your own thing.
Anyways, I'll go with Bloop.
Yeah, you're over there with Bloop, the better party member.
Wow. No one's a
Alright,
better party member than anyone else.
Bloop is better than Bubbles, 100%. Honestly, the rogues are just the best. What you talking about?
Wow. Oof is right there.
Just waiting for you to run out of smites, man. Just waiting for you to run out of smites so you can see how goddamn insane these rogues are.
I think that last bit of treasure I gave you guys, I think that was that from I think that was from the treasure hoard from the Kelpie room, right?
Yeah, that's definitely them over there. Yes,
I
100%. We did nothing
Uh-huh.
over here. Yeah, we did nothing over here for sure. Because I don't want to fight this many creatures.
I have it in my backpack, so I'm assuming.
I'm gonna go to the hallway. I'm gonna cast Shatter on the ceiling and break
Oh
it down
god.
so that Nala's stuck in here, and then I'm gonna run
Wow.
away. No, just kidding.
Did the Kelpies leave any sort of like corporal body? Corporeal
No, they
body
kind of
behind?
like disintegrated into like literally kelp that was kind of like
Uh,
shredded from your guys' attacks.
Oof's annoyed by that.
Nothing for you to jump on,
Okay,
unfortunately.
so where are we? Who are we starting? Which group are we starting with first?
Let's start with Bubbles has already started moving, so let's start with Bubbles and Nala. I believe you guys had just seen each other across the room when we ended last time.
Wait, I thought this was a large glass tank. How do I see each other?
No, remember it's compressed into the
It's
ground
down.
in layers.
Yeah. So
Ah,
it goes down instead of up.
Yeah.
ah.
So you guys were able to see each other across the room.
It's an inverse pyramid.
Yes.
Ugh. Can see all the creatures inside of it. Well, aside from maybe the ones in the water, but the scorpion and the chimeras that
Mm-hmm.
seem to not be able to fly over here. Why was that?
Their wings were clipped.
Uh,
Because this is definitely like a showroom that someone put together at some point.
I'm scared of whoever the fuck clipped those wings.
I'm gonna slowly and stealthily move my way over here, getting away from all of these statues. Is there anything above? Is there anything up here?
Yeah, I can't. I think you guys didn't walk far enough.
Yeah, no, I turned
Is
the
that a?
corner, I'm pretty sure.
Uh, why is
It's like
this
a dead
map
end.
so fucking blurry? Is that a door or is that open? Uh,
It's blurry because if you remember correctly, you said you blew it up.
yeah, it's a lot bigger than it's supposed to be. I hate that it's blurry. I think that's supposed to be a door there.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to it. Is it locked?
So that is the door to room 23. 23.
And then if it's locked, what is it made of?
I don't believe it is locked.
Okay, I'm gonna peek inside.
Alright, you gonna just do like a little crack, or are you gonna try and see the whole room, but just kind of like look, put your head in?
I'm just gonna slowly open the door. If it creaks, I stop.
Okay.
But like, I'm just gonna kind of slowly open the door to look inside.
Alright, so you see, there seems to be water flowing through this room. I think you probably see a little bit extra there. So there's water flowing through this room. There is some kayaks. And just some general, like, looks like someone used to be, like, camped out here.
Okay. So this, how do I ping again?
I just hold or hold left click.
There we go. Okay, so this, what was this again?
Where you ping? Oh, over there. So that, I believe, was a giant pit. So you
How
guys had to,
giant
like,
are we
go
talking?
over. I think the rectangle is where the depressed area was.
Mm.
Let me go
I
back to
remember that I used my ability to fly. Oh wait, I need to go open my D&D Beyond so I can look at all my spells.
Mhm.
Uh, pretty sure I used fly, and I think it was my last one.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure. Because I don't, as a warlock, I don't have a lot of spells. But
You
as a
mean as a
warlock, I get them all back on a short rest. So
you mean as a definitely a paladin?
yeah, definitely a paladin, 100%. But the player actually knows what it is.
Mhm.
So definitely a paladin.
Definitely a paladin.
Where is? Wow, God, I gotta go through all of my characters in this thing. We're level 6, right?
I believe so.
Okay, that's then this one. I have
All right,
three
I'm
different
back.
welcome back. I have three different bubbles, one at level 20, one at 15, and then this one at 6. So I know which one's like what I want next every level. Um, let's see. Yes, I did use all my spells. Okay. So Nala, you saw me walk up here through the statue things that I'm pretty sure are alive, but I snuck past them again. Because every inanimate object comes to life. And now I see water and canoes and camping supplies and stuff up
Mhm.
here. If you wanted to come up here and have followed with me since you saw me across the way.
Okay.
I don't know if what you want to do. I'm just giving you the
You are so petty about
TLDR.
that. Good grief. Let it go, buddy.
Not really though. That's the
Let
thing.
it
If I
go.
was
Let
if I
it
was petty,
go.
I wouldn't have even said what I saw up here. I just assumed
That,
Nala's following me at this point since she was gone at that point.
yes. Sorry,
Yeah,
I had to take a fluffy four-legged creature out.
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
So
I
I
thought I'd
assumed,
heard you come back, but I guess I was wrong. I
yeah,
apologize.
so I assumed your character was following my character. So what you saw is what I saw. There's
Yes.
a big water, like I'm guessing moving
River.
water, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a river.
moving water, like a rapids over here with some canoes and camping stuff. I don't know what else is in this room, but
And that's pretty
Okay.
much it.
About how far behind would you say I've been?
You guys
nah,
are
just
pretty
be
much right
right with
across
me.
from each other. You can be
I'd say
pretty
just
much
be right
almost
with me.
right behind him, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say be right with me. I snuck past the statues and all that stuff
Okay.
while I think of what I'm going to do, and what you think we could go over to Bubble or Bloop
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say, if Nalad's not gonna look
yeah,
at anything
oof.
specifically and just follow you, we can go quickly over to
Yeah.
Bloop and Oof.
So,
That's
Um,
fine.
alrighty, well, The Bloop already picked up the treasure under there, right? Underneath the overhang.
Yeah, I got it.
Um, Oof is on the lookout for a corpse I can take back for the ogres to feast on.
Right.
And I will communicate that to Bloop on my whiteboard. I'm just gonna write like ogres need meat.
We're going
I'll give him
hunting.
meat.
That's crazy. Bloop is all for hunting, you know?
Was this hallway submerged or
It's
is it above water?
I believe slightly submerged. Let me just double check. You guys are in like several different pages from each other.
I continually stab the water as I advance if it is submerged.
Yes, it is partially. It's like ankle or knee deep. You guys are kind of small, probably like knee deep water.
Okay. I'm kind of walking through as though I'm spearfishing because I'm just constantly stabbing at the water. I don't trust water.
Of course not.
And as an amphibian, that says a lot.
Oh, the only water you trust is the one in your fishbowl.
Correct, and even then.
How far up can you guys see?
What's down this side corridor here?
So the side corridor. So the stone corridor changes abruptly. Oh, that's down there. So that's a stone corridor made of like kind of like a bluish stone.
Whoa.
Oh, actually, you can see
Also
more
partially
now.
submerged?
Sorry, you can see more. And so that gray area is spinning cylinder made of some sort of metal. The inner
What
surface
the fuck?
rotates rapidly. And it has a spiral pattern painted onto it. And it glistens as if
the
coated with
fuck?
some substance.
It's harmonium.
I wouldn't put it past midnight to put that in here. Yep, see, she's typing. She's
No,
adding it right.
sorry, I'm typing about the house we put the offer in on
She's
Dakota.
adding it right now, guys.
So
Yes,
can I
we
see
do.
anything else as like I walk up here?
So no, it's a long hallway. I don't know if you can see the walls very
Okay.
well, but it's just like a hallway.
What is this again?
So it's a spinning metal cylinder painted with spiral black and white patterns. So the cylinder is
Can I jam it?
30 feet long and 10 feet in diameter and spins counterclockwise at about 10 feet per second. Sorry, you're trying to jam it with something?
Can I just can I jam it with something?
You can try. Yeah.
I'm gonna like try to shove my crowbar in like the edge of it or something, like anywhere I can figure out to try and jam it.
So, I'm gonna have you make a strength check. I think, or is there another? Strength check or try and sell me on a different skill. That would make sense to you.
Nah, I'll go with strength.
Okay.
I got this. I'm the
Throw me a
strongest
straight up
person alive.
strength. So you try and jam the crowbar in, and it gets like flung out at like top speed. I need both you and Oof to make a dexterity saving throw, with you having to make a better one than him. Because you're like right there. Okay, Bloop passes. Oof passes because you're far enough away that I only had it as a 10. So you just passed it. The crowbar literally like whizzes straight past your fishbowl, like grazes past it. You're gonna pick up your crowbar.
It leaves a hairline fracture, and then suddenly my entire fishbowl shatters.
Honestly, if you'd gotten a 9, I was gonna roll to see if it hit you in the chest or your fishbowl, because that'd be rough if it hit your fishbowl.
Yeah, so I went back to pick it up. We're trying again.
Okay, give me another
I am
strength check.
moving out of the. I am moving out of the opening of this fucking
Yeah,
room.
that's fair.
Actually, can I look around the device, see if there's a way to stop it? Anything I can see?
You can't
Can
see
I
any way
investigate it?
to stop it. You could see that maybe you could like run and slide beneath it. You could try and kind of run across it really quickly, but that seems really difficult. You can continue trying to jam it.
It's some wipeout shit. That's what it is, right?
Honestly, yeah, basically.
Alright, no, I'm still jamming this shit. Who the fuck thinks I'm gonna play their little game?
Alright, you're gonna try and jam it again? Give me a
Yeah.
strength check. Also, I just realized you're doing strength saves. I think it's technically the same as your strength check, but you're technically supposed to click on the strength ability, not the save.
Oh.
So I'll give you a freebie if you click the right button this time.
Nah.
Nah, you
Nah,
keep
we'll
the
stick
6?
with it right now. Yeah.
Okay, give me another dexterity saving throw as it gets flung out and ricocheting all over the
I'm
place.
confident. I got this. I'm going back for
Okay.
that fucking crowbar. Don't even.
Okay.
I'm going back. I'm trying again.
Yeah, Oof sees the crowbar like fling down the hallway, like
Just
slam
embeds
into
in the wall
wall.
behind me
Yeah.
or beside me.
Wait, which one am I supposed to be doing?
All right.
Is
So
it just plain
you need to
spec-
click on the actual like.
this?
Yes, that.
Okay.
Okay, so 14. So you jam it.
Can I steady aim a crowbar?
You know what? Sure, you can steady aim the crowbar. Fuck it. You get a 19. You jam it in there, and it starts like, like as it tries to like move, but it can't. You don't know how long that'll last, but for the moment, it's stuck.
I sprint across.
All right, you see an open doorway over here. Oof, are you gonna follow
Wait,
across?
how far is this? How far is this?
It's like 20 feet, 20, 30 feet, yeah.
Is it? Because I heard this map was blown up, but
Oh
you know.
my god.
It's supposed to be that far across. That's why it's made bigger. So the 5 feet matches.
Joy. I'm gonna peek around this corner.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do like a
What
bit
the
of a
fuck is that?
polygon diagonal here.
Oh, no.
So room 12. So there is a little guard post area here. And you see what looks like a wolf type creature hanging out in here. Oh, actually, you did jam it. I think they'd probably hear
Hear
that.
it. Yes.
So the wolf begins growling at you, and this guy comes out aiming a weapon at you. What does he have? What weapon does he technically? Fuck is he? He has a heavy crossbow that he's gonna aim at you. He's like, hold it back here, holding out his heavy crossbow at you. And so he says, back off. This is my area.
Hi, I'm just a little lost. I back up a little bit.
He's like, yeah, I saw that you got through my trap.
Oh, it's a
Back
trap?
off.
Oh, I don't want to do this. Is this still jammed?
It's still jammed for the moment, yes. And if you can hear the conversation from where you are, but they don't see you.
What is this? What is this? What is this?
It's a wolf creature of some sort.
A wolf creature, not just a wolf. It's a wolf creature.
It does
of
not
some
look like
sort.
a normal wolf. No.
Okay.
How creaky is the crowbar sounding as I approach this thing?
It doesn't sound great, but it seems to be holding for the moment.
I'm gonna wedge something else in beside the crowbar.
What if fling loose? Because
The strength check will be a lot lower now that there's something else jammed in there. But there's still a slight
Okay.
check to get it in there.
I've got some tridents, so I'm gonna shove a trident
Okay.
in there. Just raw strength check, you said, right?
Yep. Yep. You jam it in there. It's like pretty much fully stopped now. It's like shaking a little bit, but it seems a lot more secure now with the two.
And
250
another
there.
harpoon for good measure.
Okay.
Or
I'm not
trident,
even gonna make
sorry.
you make a strength check this time. You just shove it in there.
Cool. I'll just note that I have 2 fewer tridents until I pull those back out.
I low-key want to taunt this person. So
We're
I'm
not in
gonna go.
initiative yet, or
No, he's
Not
he's
initiative
he's
yet.
he's telling Bloop to back the fuck out.
I'm gonna go ahead and have Bloop say, if you really wanted to keep some people out of here, you would have tried harder, because that chap was not good.
His eye twitches and he's like, I wanted a trap that I could also get across if need be. It's supposed to be more of a deterrent than an instant kill.
Mhm.
Why do you
a
think I'm
deterrent.
here
Why
with
did it
my
attract so much
wife?
attention?
Sorry, what about his wife?
He said, why do you think I'm here with my wife?
God.
Bloop points at the
Bestiality.
wolf thing. Is
Yeah.
that your wife?
Yeah, that's Snarla.
Nala?
Did you
Snarla.
say Snarla?
Bloop
Okay.
turns to Oof. Hey, Nala's here.
Wow. That's insulting to Nala.
No?
Yeah, it is. 100%.
I'm gonna advance until
Nala
I can see
sends a
around the corner.
disturbance in the force and her ear twitches.
I'm gonna look at Snarla, look back at Loop, and be like, and just nod, like, Nala.
Snarla growls
that.
angrily when she sees you as well, Oof.
Own up in this bitch. Anybody got a ball? You got a ball?
You asking that out loud?
I'm asking you. You got a ball in your packs?
There it goes.
Let me see.
The guy's like, that is very insulting to my wife. How dare you? And she like growls angrily.
Waiting for that response.
No, I don't have anything ball-like.
God damn. How are we gonna play fetch now? Huh.
I do have a copper fish-like figurine.
Wow.
I'm gonna take out my rope, right? I'm gonna take out my rope and I'm gonna start tying it. You know those like pirate knots or whatever, right?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna like snip off part of it and I'm gonna like just wiggle it out in the air towards the the wolf creature.
She growls very angrily, and this guy's like, stop insulting my wife.
What can I do to finally like
Attack them.
No, but this is more fun. You know what? Let's go for it. I'm gonna toss it towards the wolf. See if I can like hit it with it. And it like low-key toss it like a catch type situation.
Okay, just do me a dexterity check. Or like a sleight of hand or something.
Oh.
You throw it right at her and she like
God
bats
damn.
it away with one of her paws. Like, no,
Whoa!
basically.
Dai doesn't want to play. That's set in character.
He aims he like cocks his crossbow at you more and he's like, you say one more word about my wife and I'm shooting you. Back off.
Man's into some bestiality kind of shit.
Honestly, what's happening?
Says the bird
I
and the
turned to Oof.
turtle.
He's threatening us.
The
Oof. He's
turtle, the
threatening us.
bird, the
The
frog,
cat.
and the cat. Yeah, yeah. But this man's into some
Oh my god, we
bestiality.
do have no humans or
We
Yeah,
humans.
have
you
no
don't.
humans. Yep, we have no
Whoa.
humans left. The only humanoid we had was Jesus, and
What is the
they
name of
went and
the
did their
campaign or whatever?
shit for I can't remember the store. Yeah,
Mhm.
they opened their own store.
What did you say, Darkness?
What was the name for this whole like campaign or game or whatever?
Tales from the
Yawning
Yawning
Portal?
Portal.
Mm, okay.
Yeah, we need to make a new name for it. To be honest,
Honestly,
You haven't even asked this guy his name, you know. You're insulting his wife and you don't even know his name.
But we know his
I mean,
wife's name.
it's Snarla.
I mean, his name's gonna be irrelevant soon when he's dead. So
Narla Frostfang.
You know what?
what?
Wow, her name is not. She is not related to Nala.
Oh my god!
The ear twitches again, sensing the
You know,
disturbances in the force. I feel like someone's
Boop,
talking shit about
Boop
me.
is gonna speak up again. Maybe I see what's wrong here. You're very controlling of your wife. You're not letting her play with others.
Nala like bares her fangs at you. He's like, I do not control my wife.
Look at her. She can't even like play with us.
She
I
does.
write on my chalkboard and I turn around and I'm like, does she control you? Blink twice if you need help.
He like pauses for a second, and Starla's looking at him. He's like, I'm fine.
That sounds like a cry for help.
Okay. Um, you know, we do offer some marriage counseling if you are really in
I
need
think
of
you should
it.
leave. Snarla doesn't like you.
But do you like us?
No, you've insulted my wife.
Again, that's on the chalkboard. My character doesn't really talk, so it'll just be like several long pregnant pause seconds of me like chalk on like the tactile sound of chalk on the chalkboard.
When
You
was
see
the last time?
Snarla's scratching into the floor the word leave.
Ooh, that's scary. The way this whole time I've been more afraid of her than him. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Should
Mm,
we, are you guys
yeah.
gonna do something, or should we move back to
Yeah.
Mythic and...
Yeah, we're starting this.
Okay, before you guys start initiative, then I'm gonna, go back to Mythic and
Okay, sounds
to
good. Sounds good.
Bubbles and Nala for a bit, because otherwise we're gonna be with you guys for way too long. So yeah, what are you guys doing in this room with the river and the canoes?
Gotta pan my shit back over now. All right. Nala, you got any ideas?
Oh my god, my spleen.
What?
Right,
Oh,
enough.
bark, 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 bark.
So, does this campsite look like it's been used recently?
It does look like it's been used recently.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of dig through things to see if I can find anything of use.
Okay. Do you want to roll me? And are you investigating, or are you just glancing around with a perception for the moment?
We'll do a full investigation.
All right, roll me an investigation.
Mm. Yeah, we'll do a full investigation. That's a plus
Yes.
8.
Nice.
Damn. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, you find some like, some pretty good condition like pots, pans, some like travel cutlery and like plates and stuff. You find like a bag of some rations and such. You find like a discarded pair of socks and a shirt. And you find just like also just like some general like just trash type thing of some stuff people have left behind.
So it looks like it was just picked through and abandoned.
So it looks like maybe someone had been camping here and then they left and just left some stuff behind. Maybe they left in a rush, you don't know. Or potentially they like are planning to come back and they just are off for a few days and planning to come back or something. You're not sure.
Question:
Okay.
Is there only one canoe?
No, there are multiple canoes. There
How many is multiple?
are 6. Or sorry, they're kayaks, not canoes. Apologies.
Okay.
6 kayaks.
I'm going to pull a kayak into the water, and then I'm going to watch and see which way it goes.
Okay. Also, apparently there's no paddles. There are kayaks, but no paddles. So the kayak goes to this side over here.
So it's
Goes right to
water's
left.
moving.
Yes, that's the way the water's moving. It's right to left.
I have no spells to do anything. Um. hmm. Well, if Bloop was here, we'd probably get into a kayak and just say fuck it. But Bloop's not here, so I gotta be a little more wise about this. Is there a thing across the water? Like, is it a platform across the water?
There's very little bit. So you're basically in a room that this river has cut through, like a square room that the river has cut through.
Mhm.
And there's like kind of like a cavern tunnel thing around the river on either side.
But there's nothing else on the other side of that.
No,
There's just a
it's literally
wall.
just yeah, like some stone flooring.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
You could always refine the party, regroup up.
Yeah. Let me just sit here for a minute and like focus and be like, where in this dungeon would my party be?
I mean, you know the direction you came from.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but then I get lost eventually again because I'm a bird. I have a very small brain. Uh, oh, I remember also
Just
I
use
fought
the
the slime by
electromagnetic.
myself.
Just use the electromagnetic waves of the dungeon to relocate yourself.
Yeah, could totally
Not
do
only
that.
that, I'm pretty good at navigating.
Mm. Oh well. All right, I head out. I mean, I
Okay.
don't know how I'm gonna how am I gonna cross this?
So yeah, that is 22.
But you said like 10 feet down or something. I don't know what you said.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up. There's yes, 10 feet
I
drop.
remember Nala just ping ponged across it. So
Yes.
I did.
I used a spell. She just boing, 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 boing.
Yeah, she did. I believe it was
Yeah.
because the walls, ceiling, and floor are covered in a frictionless substance that makes things very slippery. So she was like
Oh,
slipping
oh.
and sliding while also pouncing across.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna
Like Portal
create.
when he tries to skitter down the hallway.
Or Artemis doing her parkour.
I'm gonna create a bonfire. So just a little 5 foot, like not even 5 foot. Yeah, it's a 5 foot cube. Sorry, a 5 foot cube of fire on this liquid that you're talking about. Does it like burn?
Sorry, the 5 feet cube.
Right, I just make a little 5 foot cube on top of like like liquid the frictionless liquid you said,
Okay.
right? Does the liquid burn like and then spread?
Like, does it burn when it hits water?
No, when my fire hits it.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, I'm obviously very brain dead. Uh,
All good, all good. When I
is it a
cast fire, when I cast
flammable?
fire on it, does it burn?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it says if it's flammable. Um, I don't believe it is flammable.
Damn. Okay. Huh. Well, unfortunately, don't think I get back over there.
I mean, you could try and
Hmm.
ping pong like Nala did.
Yeah, totally. I have the dexterity that does that. Yes. Mm-hmm. Totally. Um. Plus, I would not think about that whatsoever.
I had to be creative keeping up with you.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Keeping up. How do I do this? What do I have? Do I have rope?
I
I
believe
can't
you
believe
should
I
have
have
50
no
feet of
rope.
rope.
Yeah, but it's not in my inventory, so I don't know if I actually have it or if I gave it away.
Oh, you might have used it on Calcrix to tie his horde to him.
Yeah, probably.
I bet you
know
that's
what
where it
brought me
went.
hook either.
Yeah.
Nala, do you have rope?
No,
Oh, damn.
Interesting. I love how we both don't have shit.
The two people who don't have rope.
Fuck it. I'm gonna jump down in 10 feet down. Bloop.
Okay, so you jump down. So it's
Loop's not
slippery
there. I don't know what
down
you're
there
talking about.
too, and there's rusty spikes.
Oh, what? Could I see them before I jumped?
Yeah, sorry, I thought I'd mentioned them earlier.
Oh,
Okay, don't
no.
jump in
I
then.
thought I
If
thought
you
you said it was just 10 feet down. I didn't think
no,
that
yeah,
there were
there's still
spikes down
I
there.
mean yeah, no, it has rusty spikes down there.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Fuck that. I'm going back to this fucking shit. I'll
Okay.
Honestly, there ain't nowhere. Like, wait. So when I checked down here, I know I went all the way down. What was down all the way at the of that
I
like
believe
room?
there was a locked door of some sort. I'm trying to remember why you didn't go
Metal door
in
that I couldn't go
there.
through, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I'm
believe
pretty sure it was locked
so.
metal door that I couldn't go through because I can't break metal with shatter spike.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if it's where's the fucking description of the door. Yeah, I think it was like da, 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 da.
All right, I have a crazy idea.
Okay.
oh god.
Absolutely fucking crazy. But I'm gonna do it because it's gonna be fucking hilarious. So my first question is how long is that like 10-foot drop section from one side to the other?
It is 60 feet.
Oh god, I still can't do it.
Oh
God
no.
damn it. It only moves an object 10 feet. I would be 20 feet. That was it.
I mean, you with the slippery surface, you could probably take a running leap, and I'd say with how slippery it is, you could jump double what you normally could.
I wasn't talking about jumping. I was thinking about picking up one of these kayaks, dragging it into that room, getting into it, and then firing an eldritch blast to push me 10 feet, and then do it again, and I would only make 20 feet, so I wouldn't go very far.
Wait, why can't you just do it again?
I could, but then I'd hit spikes. You have 6
So
seconds.
no, I mean
I
like
would.
get another one. So just throw the empty one.
What? No, 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 no. I want to sit in it.
He wants to try
I
and
would
use
be
it
in
to
it.
like fly across the room.
Yes, with the with the kayak.
Why not use the kayak to cover the spikes and then just
That's
walk
what I
over
was
to it?
saying.
I wasn't
Okay,
that smart. I wasn't that smart to think of that.
that's how I was like, just like
And then
throw
move
it
the
in
I
there.
kayak
already
and
let
walk
one
over it
go.
again.
I already let one go, so fuck it. Yeah, you're right. I drag one kayak in, and I put it on this. I put it on top of the spikes. What happens? Does it sit on top of the spikes?
It does sit on top of the spikes.
All right, and then I go dragging. I go back. I drag another kayak all the way in the room, and then I'm gonna push that kayak with this kayak,
Okay.
so they're across. Now it's. I mean, how long is a kayak?
The kayak can fit 2 people, so I'd say
They are pretty
it's
long.
yeah, size of a 2-person kayak. They're around 13 feet in length.
Oh, so that's already
I'm gonna say
26 feet.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say 15 to make it an even 5 for D&D.
Awesome. 30. That's 30. I will get into the farther kayak right here. And I'm gonna do it anyways because I want to see how fucking funny this would be. I'm
Okay.
gonna shoot it with Eldritch Blast at point blank range.
Okay,
And
so you're
fire myself 20 feet.
He's gonna cheese grater himself on these spikes.
all right.
Well, first off, my first thought was, either way, apparently the spikes don't seem to affect this canoe in any way. So if I'm just sliding across the spikes,
Yeah. So basically, they're like sitting on top of the spikes.
yeah. So now when I move it across the spikes,
I think you can go a little
I
bit.
think
you're
it's
a
still
little bit
gonna
farther
take
than that.
damage if you like scrape
Here.
it across though.
it's
Right?
gonna take damage from me shooting it with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Are you
The
shooting
Titanic sunk
like?
from taking less damage from an iceberg.
Are you shooting like the kayak you're in? Or are you shooting like behind you to try and give force to the kayak? Like how are you?
No, I'm shooting in. So I'm sitting in the kayak.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the front part of the kayak, and I'm shooting the front part so that my repelling blast will push it 10
Okay.
feet with me inside of it. Also, wait, first off, before I do that, I motion to Nala to get in the kayak.
Okay. Now, are you
Wait,
gonna get
wait.
in the kayak, or are you gonna jump across like you did last time?
I don't know anything about them jumping across, so.
Nala, if anything,
I
at the end of
assume
the
this is
day,
the only way we're getting here.
if it goes south, you can always just jump through the wall. Also, Mythic, I do have a question because I don't know how Eldritch Blast works
Mhm.
in certain situations. If you're not, does it just move other objects or can it move you too?
No, it can't
You
move
know what
me
I mean?
because I have to hit it with something. I have to hit something with it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Uh,
But is it like a repelling force backwards at some point?
No,
If you like,
I don't know. It tells me I choose the direction. Give me a second.
you know
I
what
know
I mean?
people.
Like how
Yeah.
in Allomancy you can like push, but then if it's stronger than you, do you
When,
get pushed back?
okay, I can't do this anyways.
Oh, can you
I
not?
just I just read it. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line.
So hit
You can
Nala,
hit
put her in the
you
front.
can hit yourself with
I could.
Eldritch Blast.
I could point blank myself with Eldritch Blast and push myself 10 feet away.
And hope that the canoe
Technically,
comes with you.
Oh well, fuck it. We do what fucking Bloop said, and I'll move the other kayak around, and we'll just ferry myself across 4 kayaks across.
All right, we got 4. I'm gonna draw out 4
Well,
rectangles.
I'm not putting 4 kayaks. I'm taking the 2 kayaks.
Oh, you're using
I'm getting
2.
in the one at far one. I'm moving the one behind me into front.
he's like
getting in it.
leapfrogging it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, just scrape
So
it against the
eventually-
rusty.
Eventually, you've got like kayaks like this. For the final
Yes.
2.
Yep. I get off and I get here. Hopefully the kayaks haven't taken too much damage.
Yeah, I think they're a little scraped up, but I think if you were careful, you could kind of slide them along all the rusty spikes.
Only I had oars. I could have just pushed myself across the spikes with one kayak.
You could have done like a pole vault with an oar.
Could have tried that too. You're right. Well, all right. Now I don't know if you got in the ships with me, but the ships have now sailed.
I mean, yeah, I
Did you go with my
Okay.
crazy idea? You're in there with
Yes.
me? All right, cool.
Yes.
We're over here now. All right. We're gonna make our way back down to where I killed the slime solo, by the way. Oh god, I forgot about this place. I flew through this last
Yeah.
time.
What was
Ah,
what was this again? It was oh yeah, the metal heating corridor.
Well, wait. The only thing metal I have is a sword. How fast or how far? It's like 70 feet. Hmm.
I think we agreed last time with you dashing that like your
I'd make
sword and
it
stuff started to get
right
a bit warm and stuff like partway
Yeah.
through, but you were
Okay.
able to get through
Whatever.
without
I
too
dash
much.
through. I
Yeah.
run through as quick as possible. Past
Yep.
the slime that I killed by myself.
I'm assuming you avoid the acid puddle that's left there from when you killed the slime meat creature.
Mhm.
All right.
And now I have no idea where we go.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't go anywhere after this.
I'm gonna stop you guys there, and we're gonna start initiative, and you guys will be able to figure out things during initiative. Well, since Bloop wanted to start
Sounds
initiative.
good. Go kill him, Bloop.
All right. So how are you starting initiative, Bloop?
I have to do the thing again.
I just honestly at this point, Bloop turns towards Oof. He's like, "Get ready. This is about to get hectic," and then he just sends a what's it called? Segi blade at them, or specifically at the human
Okay, at the
or
dude.
whatever they are. Yeah, the guy.
Okay.
Alright,
Roll me a psychic blade, and then initiative will come into effect once you hit or don't hit. Do you hit? You do not hit
Mhm.
him.
Oh,
of course not.
lovely. Huh.
All right. Make sure everyone gets initiative.
Cool.
Also, by the way, Midnight,
Yep.
37 months.
37 months. Yeah. So yeah, almost 3.5 years. That's what I was expecting. A little under 3.5 years.
37 months. Crazy.
Crazy. All right. Who are we missing? I think just Oof.
Mm.
All right. Damn. So Bloop did really well. Bloop gets to try again. Yep, you hit that time.
Yeah, that goes on him again.
All right, 7
7.
psychic damage.
He gets a mild headache.
Yeah, mild.
I think 7's probably more than mild. It's probably like at least a migraine.
Mild.
It depends on his health, obviously.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
If he had 100 health, it'd probably be a mild headache.
I mean, Charlotte nags him all day. He's probably got a raging headache already.
All that
Have we checked to
howling
see
she
if this
does.
wolf? Have we checked to see if this wolf is female?
I mean, they haven't checked, but he claims she is.
No, they said the wife. They didn't say the wife doesn't have to be
I'm
female.
gonna back up over here.
Okay.
Oh my god, you moved far.
Thank goodness I reinforced that rotating
Right?
metal pipe. Otherwise, you could have
Trust me.
just been blended when it like shot your crowbar loose and started going Mach 10.
Quick, Bloop, take out the tridents.
That's kind of what I want to do.
What?
Yeah.
Trap Oof on the other side with
No,
No,
Starlight.
not with Oof. That's how I'm like. That's
Oof on the other side.
that's why I spoke to Oof beforehand.
You didn't say shit. What?
Shit about that. Yeah.
Alright, is that your full turn? Apologies for the noise.
Yeah, that's my little thing.
Okay. So now it is Bubbles.
Okay, I don't know what to do because I don't know if I can hear anything over there. I'm gonna
You
roll a
probably
dice.
can't hear much. So yeah, you can either choose a random direction or you can wait to see if Nala wants to do something. You can kind of just say like your turn is that you follow Nala wherever she goes.
I head this way.
Okay.
Oh wait, 1 second. I gotta actually use thing. 30 feet there and 60 feet there. There we go. Or dash. Do. That's all I got.
All right. Nala. So I think Nala, but I don't think Bubbles knows about the orcs over there.
No idea. That's why I'm walking up. I left it to fate.
I'm going to shout towards Bubbles. Not that way. Come back this way. Go up. Would I be able to hear the commotion?
You have an extra perception, don't you, as or something?
What is that?
What does that mean?
Well, no, I think her race. I was asking if like her race has some sort of like.
We're doing racial now.
Yeah, Nala, does your race give you extra advantages that we don't have?
Yeah. Apparently, we're getting racial out here.
It just says I have proficiency in perception and stealth.
Okay. I'll let you do a free perception if you want to see if you can hear, since you get you get with better perception. It's gonna be quite hard to hear though. Yeah, no, you don't hear anything. Actually, sorry, did you say you have advantage or just extra?
I have advantage.
Oh, you have advantage? I think you can hear a little bit. You can hear like this weird metal clicking noises and like some like
I know, I have
scuffling, but like very
proficiency.
little actual like just a little bit of something up there, but you can't tell if it's your friends or if it's like just a random creature or something.
But I can use common knowledge that this is the way we were. This is the way I went.
Yeah.
And I can hear muffling.
Yeah, you can guess that it's the most likely direction they went.
They could have
Okay,
gone
so
backwards. Maybe they ran away from that clicking sound.
then yeah, I'm just gonna basically shout towards Rebels to come back this way.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move my 30 feet up.
Okay, so your full turn?
Yes.
Alright, Snarla's turn.
Yeah, kill him, Snarla. Get him.
Alright, so
Get that frog.
Snarla is going to...
Her frog legs are all the rage.
She's going to... What does she want to do?
She wants to snuggle up with the frog.
She's gonna run up to you, Oof, and she's gonna cast Shocking Grasp. She's gonna like grab your
interesting.
arm. Cast Shocking Grasp.
Damn.
13 lightning damage.
Man, that
Ow.
could not feel good in that water bowl.
And metal armor.
Mhm. Wait, doesn't shock grass do something with metal armor? You got advantage. Okay.
Oh, you... Okay, so she definitely would have hit no matter what, but... Okay. Alright, so that's her turn.
And it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Oh. Damn.
So I mean, it doesn't matter because they're right after them, but that's still funny.
Alright, Oof. Just been electrocuted by a wolf woman.
And Left 4
thing.
Dead by Bloop. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
I bloop. And we are the best party, I swear.
I guess I'll just swing at her with my longsword then.
Alright. 12 does hit. Just. Meets it, beats it.
12 AC. Got that.
And this is going to be a frost strike as well.
Okay, so the slash. You notice that she seems to take less damage from the normal, just like sword hitting her.
This is a magic.
Oh,
weapon.
yeah, it's a magic weapon. Sorry. Yeah, you're correct. Okay, sorry. So yeah, she takes the full, so that she would take. Oops. I can't fucking math. Okay, so then, and then she needs to make a Constitution saving throw. So she got 23.
She actually makes me make 2.
One
needs
for
to make
cold,
2.
one for poison.
Okay, so she will make another Constitution saving throw. Think she's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she just takes the 10 slashing on 4 cold damage then.
Okay, so she takes the. Yeah, I was gonna ask that if she takes the cold damage no matter
Reduces
what.
0.
Yeah, the save is only for the speed reduction.
Okay. And that's your full turn.
I get to attack again.
Okay. Attack again then.
Kick its butt.
God damn it. Oof.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
That'll be my turn then.
Okay. So this guy, the husband, he's going to shoot at you over the head of his wife. Which is a little dangerous, but
Is it gonna even work?
one,
Cause
that one,
fucking Oop
that one.
is like 2 feet, bro.
oh,
That one.
actually you're right. He's so short. I don't know if he actually can. Because you're basically the same height as the wolf, even though the wolf is on 4 legs.
That one.
That's
So,
a short ass fucking. Oh, down 4 legs.
Like,
yeah.
for the players, like, we can shoot past each other within, even if, like, we're in this
Well,
in line,
we've normally
so
done it how like it was because of your like Nala's usually the one shooting over you guys because she's like twice your height.
it is isn't it rules as written though that we could just shoot past each other, or
Is it? I don't actually know. Can you shoot past allies? Okay, yeah, you can generally shoot past allies. I didn't even know that. Okay. I never even considered that could be a thing, so it just didn't make sense to me, but okay, yeah, he can shoot you then. I'm glad you wanted to be shot, Oof.
yes, I did.
Okay, his first one misses.
I actually didn't. That's why I've made a miss.
And his second one missed. Okay, he did really terrible. He's
They
really
were
bad
just
with his
demoralizing
crossbow.
them. They were just demoralizing them. That's the reason that they did that.
Alright, Bloop.
I really said give your best shot, and that's what he produced.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Best shot.
I had 2 options here, and I don't know which one I like the best. Should I do that or should I do that?
that.
I'm gonna go ahead, steady aim, psychic blade, the wolf thing, lady. Oh,
Damn, not 20.
Damn, okay, just yep, okay, do damage. Alright, so that's 24 plus 6. So 30 damage! Jesus Christ. Not blue. So she's like bleeding out of her ears a little bit. Like out of
is
her.
that a mild headache?
It's more than a mild headache. She's bleeding out of her ears and like her eyes a little bit. Yeah, it's she's suddenly not looking great.
Out of nowhere too. What happened?
Yeah, she suddenly just like flinches and then just like blood just starts dripping out her ears and eyes. Is that your full turn?
Well, yeah, I have nothing else I can do.
All right. Bubbles, are you gonna head back towards Nala? Yeah.
That's all I got.
All right. Nala. So you're gonna try and go swim across, or are you gonna walk around the edge of the room? Is the question. Nala? Did Nala step away for a second?
I didn't see anything said.
Nala. Well, we can come back to her because she's not technically in the fight right now, so she can do her turn later. So yeah, so Snarla is not super happy about suddenly bleeding out of her like ears and stuff. She is going to do. Alright, she's gonna use Magic Missile at level 3 on you. Magic Missile. And that's, I believe an automatic for per missile? I believe it is. Or is that total? Yeah, that's per. It's 1d4 plus.
Oh, I can't.
So that I think I'm technically supposed to roll it for each missile. So how many does so 3 plus 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, I rolled really well. So it's 8, 11,
Ouch.
15, 19
Ouch.
damage, bloop.
Ouch.
19 force damage.
19.
Yep.
Crazy.
And then she's gonna take an opportunity attack from Oof and like run away.
What? 20? I have temp HP.
Why do you have temp HP right
Yeah.
now?
Oh man. Because I used an inspiring
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
spite
do have temp
earlier.
HP. Wow, that like did nothing to me.
Damn. Well, luckily also Oof missed their
Luckily, no.
Oof dropped his
Damn.
sword with a nat 1.
Third level spell. Shit.
Alright, so now yeah, before we do Oof's turn, you wanna quickly do your movement? So that is a big pool of water, so you either have to swim across or you have to go around the edges if you want to use your normal movement, I believe.
Yeah, jump across, right?
How deep is the water
That's
in the middle?
So it is. I think it was pretty deep. It's called the Deceptively Deep Room. It's 15 to 20 feet in the center. It gets deeper as you get closer to the center of the room. So it starts off with just like a foot of deepness around the edges, and then it gets all the way down to like 20 feet in the center.
Okay, so what if I were to go this kind of path? Like how deep with the water right here?
Yeah, how deep is it? So it's 30 feet. If it gets to 20 here, 15 feet should be about 10 feet. Here would be about 3 feet. I think it'd be difficult terrain to go through anything but the very edge.
Okay.
I think like the second square in would be difficult terrain, and then anything further would be swimming.
Alright, I'm gonna dash and use my feline agility.
Okay.
So that'll take me all the way to here. By
That's
going
good.
all the way around the edge.
Yeah, and you can now hear like you'd probably as you were running because I think it happened before Snarla's turn, so you would be able to have heard the magic missiles like slamming into Bloop.
Okay. That is my turn.
Yep. Oof. You've dropped your sword.
I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna wield my lance.
Okay.
And I'm gonna advance to here and lance her. Is she? I mean, she's fleeing at this point, isn't she?
Yeah. She's hurting. Her brain's
I'm
like
gonna
melting.
lance. I'm gonna lance this idiot then.
Okay. You do not lance him.
I'm gonna lance this idiot then.
You do
God
not
damn
lance
it.
him.
I'm gonna continue my movement around.
Actually, I can
corner
reveal more of
then.
that room for you since you went in there as well. 1 second.
Ah, yes. Thank you for revealing that blurry armoire.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Or is that a table? Or is that a bed? I can't tell.
I think it's a
Yeah,
table.
it's definitely the bed that they lie on, when
They sleep on the floor on
doing
that
their
rug.
wonderful things.
Thought it
see-
was a bench.
They sleep on the rug. That's a table.
I mean, it's all probably alive, so
Probably.
They're actually in a polyamorous relationship with all of the furniture in that room.
yeah, that's why the
Hate
rug
that.
hasn't coiled up and
I
eaten
hate
him
that.
yet. Wait, you hate polyamorous relationships?
No, I hate relationships with animated objects.
But relationships with animals is okay. Got it.
As
Well,
long as they're sentient enough to consent, obviously.
Yeah.
Just like your bird. Alright, that's your full turn, Noof?
yes.
Alright, this guy is like, how dare you hurt Bucket, Snarla?
Bucket?
Buckets. Buckets. So his name is Bucket. Sorry about it.
Oh,
Did you
okay.
say it?
So now
What?
she's
His
his
name is-
wife and a possession. Got it.
That's
He's-
crazy.
His name's Bucket. Anyways, he's coming after you with a long sword now. Oof.
Is it the one that I dropped?
No, it's his own that he took off his back. He's gonna attack you. Does 17 hit?
1 sec. Let me see. Yes, it does.
Alright, he has 4 slashing damage, and then he attacks a second time for 9 slashing damage. He's very upset that you guys hurt his
damn.
wife.
I hope you're doing okay over there, Oof.
I'm standing.
I'm standing.
Bloop. Oof looks a little bloodied. What you gonna do?
Don't reveal that. No, I look fine. I'm
do-
fucking upright.
I mean,
If you guys get to know when allies are bloodied, everyone else gets to know when you're bloodied.
Bloop has full confidence in Oof. So he's just gonna go ahead and help him out with the attack as well.
Okay.
Same course action as last time, steady aim psychic blade.
Okay.
On him.
Yeah, I assume so.
I'm in Bloop.
On yourself? Okay.
I'm joking. Imagine.
On Oof.
yeah, I'll be.
16 does not hit.
What?
this dude's
What?
fucking strong.
That's not good. That's all I can do.
You can do your offhand psychic blade.
No, I can't.
Oh, did you?
Because I steady aim.
Oh, did you steady
Steady
aim?
aim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bonus action, yeah.
Damn. Okay. Bubbles.
Alrighty. Well, apparently Nala is insanely fast.
She's got her feline agility.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So I'm going nowhere. I get to here. Alright. There's my
Alright.
dash.
Nala.
Okay.
Get in there and kick their ass.
Yeah. So
Honestly, I should
I
just
will.
sit down and take a short rest.
I will move my 30 feet inside. Peeking down the corner, around the corner. Do I see anything?
Yeah, so you see Bloop, you see this giant metal contraption cylinder thing that's like twitching, like it's you can see like there's some various objects sticking out of it. And then you can I don't know if you can fully see Oof from all the way down there, but you can definitely see this guy because he's quite a bit taller, standing down this corridor.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna sling an arrow back.
Okay.
Uh, that's only an 11.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
All right.
That's my turn.
Snarla is going to from back here so that she can see Oof. She will firebolt. For 9 fire damage. Hello?
Wait, what happened?
Okay, I wasn't sure if you guys could hear me for a second. It was just very silent. Alright, so that's her turn. Oof, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I am going to swing at Bucket.
Okay, you're gonna swing a bucket. 16 does not hit.
Oh, I have to attack with disadvantage anyways because it's within 5 feet. Well, I'm gonna attack a second time.
You do not hit.
Cool, I love it here.
Bucket's gonna attack you with his longsword. Bucket drops his longsword. Bucket cannot make
He's so
Bucket cannot make his second attack because he needs to pick up his longsword. Bloop, it's your turn.
gonna try again. I hope it goes well. Steady aim. Oh,
Hit.
23.
Alright, 18 damage. Damn. Okay, that would be... I can math. There we go. And that's it for your turn because you steady aimed. Bubbles. Alright. Then Nala.
Bonus action steady.
Okay.
What's the range on your bow?
That's a dagger.
That is a dagger. The range on a longbow is up to 120 feet.
Oh
Mhm.
shit.
Nope, I'm good.
Alright, let's do a bow attack instead. Unless you want to throw a dagger at him.
Nat 20.
Okay, let's do some damage to him. You get sneak as well because of Oof being there. Or actually, you also get it because of advantage from steady aim. Why did that?
One.
Why didn't it give you the I don't think that gave you the what's it called? Extra damage from being at 20.
No, it didn't.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll both of those again to get the nat 20 damage. Hi, Lunar. Thank you for resubscribing. Okay, so that's 22, 29, 40. You kill him. You shoot him right through the left eye, and he just falls over dead. Snarla howls and cries and growls, and she is absolutely enraged, so she runs at Oof.
Wait, the polymorph spell didn't drop? Oh no.
So she runs at Oof, and she is... I guess I can close Bucket's character sheet. She's going to try and bite you, Oof. Actually, I don't know if you have any skin available for her to bite. She's
She
gonna
could
try
always
and...
try it.
I mean, she could try and bite you through the armor, I guess, if she bites hard enough.
Wait,
You have AC
if
anyways.
he doesn't have skin available, how the fuck am I always getting poisoned?
I think he takes off one of his gloves to do that.
He specifically takes off a glove.
Right.
To hold hands.
Right.
Yeah, to hold hands.
Hmm.
Does 17 hit you?
Beats it.
Alright, so they just barely bite through your armor. I need you to make a constitution saving throw. You also take 3 piercing damage.
I need this to fail. No shade, but like.
Oh my god. Alright, Oof, you are cursed with lycanthropy.
Yay!
Can't you get rid of curses anyway, though? Right?
You can, yeah. There are ways.
I
Well,
meant
I'm
Oof in
pretty sure
specific.
Oof can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof made the comment before about that they could get rid of curses.
We should
Don't
experiment
forget to
and
take
see
your
what
3
happens.
piercing damage, Oof.
Yeah. Frog lycanthrope. Woohoo!
That sounds absolutely terrifying.
It does sound terrifying.
You're gonna become a hairy frog. It's gonna be so gross.
Ew, and then like, what if your claws are dipped in poison constantly?
Oh my god, they are!
Mhm.
He also has a really fucking long tongue as a wolf. Oh my gosh. Alright, Oof, it's your turn.
Um,
Being a wolf doesn't sound that bad. Can I get bit?
Get close.
you've had the entire time to be up front in combat, and you chose to run back and leave me.
First of all that
Now you're like,
damage,
oh, it's cool. Let me get bit.
all that damage came from me. And I'll.
And Nala. Nala was in there.
Nope, I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're right. I sent that arrow with the power of my mind.
Yep. Blip did it all.
I manifested it.
What are you doing on your turn, Oof?
Bite back. Bite back. You won't. Do frogs have teeth? This specific frog?
I don't think frogs have teeth.
The typing?
Frogs have teeth, but they are typically small and located on the upper jaw.
That's terrifying.
You're terrifying.
Here's a picture of a frog skull with teeth.
Oh, that's cool. I just know you don't got pimples on your goddamn fucking skull.
Damn. Alright, so you're trying to lance, but it's disadvantage because of the thing, but she has less AC, so you still hit. You're gonna get her back
I'm
for
also-
biting you.
Divine smiting this bitch.
Alright, so yeah, that doesn't have any sort of saving throw. It's just straight up. Yeah, you divine smite her. She's dead. You don't
And-
need to. Or I guess that's
and
for
it's
health. Yeah.
inspiring as well to myself. I'm feeling alive.
Yeah, she burns up in radiant fire. And as she burns up, her body changes back into that of a normal human woman before turning to ash.
Why couldn't she have just talked to us as a human? That would have saved us so much fucking hassle.
She doesn't like to.
Well, she's dead now, so.
I just realized I shouldn't have closed
Not
Bucket's
at all.
character sheet. I need it for the EC or for the XP.
Oh, my
How
bad.
much XP did Bucket give you guys?
Out of curiosity, what conflicts with your Paladin's Oath stuff?
I think if you become
Um,
if he
makes you
tries
an
to be
oath breaker?
cowardly.
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
well.
okay.
It's not. Let me take a look at it real quick, because it's not a strict like bravery kind of thing or courage.
It was glory, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I guess if you like somehow lost like reputation.
Well, it's kind of like my oath is a dedication to constant self-improvement
Hmm.
and like flashy deeds of heroism. Or let me get the actual. Oh my god, the page won't load.
That's okay. You're on a laptop that's struggling. We can look at it later. I put the XP for everyone in chat. Game
Yeah,
chat.
I added it.
I am jumping up and down on Charla's corpse.
You mean on the ashes?
Well, she burnt to ash?
Yeah, that's what I said. She turned into a human woman and then burnt to ash.
Oh
Bucket's
my god.
body's still
Okay, well,
there. You can jump on
I'm
Bucket's
jumping on
body.
Bucket's body then.
That's covered in Starla's ashes.
That devastated she burnt to ash? Honestly got me, bro. Oh my god.
You like overkilled her with that 19 there. She was almost dead when you.
I mean, Oof is proud of that, but it's also one less body to drag back to the ogres.
That's true. You've got Bucket's body though.
Oh,
I
Bucket
don't
will be
know.
fed to the ogres.
I don't know if I've done math correctly, if I'm missing anything, but honestly, at this point, I have 17.
Yeah,
Is it
17 as
17?
well.
1725?
Yeah, I believe so.
Good job.
Look
You
again.
did
That's what
math.
that's what I have is
Yeah,
1725.
1725. Yep. Mhm.
Cool. Okay,
I'm
cool.
I'm sure Connor will have something different than all of
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna confirm or
Say-
deny.
Say.
I put a hand on Oof's shoulder. I'm like, I knew you had this. I believed in you.
I shrug your hand off and say you left me for dead.
Damn. Relationship over.
I did most of the damage. I walk away. I'm going
You
into his
didn't
room.
you didn't absolutely like cremate the werewolf.
Okay, but like you can cremate a corpse and still call it no damage. So
I have a photo of my rendition of what Oof will look like when he turns into a lichen.
Oh.
Yep. Give me 1 second and I'll post it. There you go.
So, oh my gosh.
what
So
about his fishbowl?
What about my fishbowl?
he has to take it off
Well,
to breathe when you're
yeah,
in werewolf
I
form.
feel like you would break it when you.
You're telling me he doesn't have gills as a wolf?
He does not have gills as a wolf.
No, he doesn't have gills as a frog anyway.
I mean, this is just my rendition. Doesn't mean that it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So there's an open doorway here, Bloop, and there's a closed door here.
I don't even know what this fucking room looks like.
It's like it has a rug, it has a table. What room is this? 12.
What's this?
Down here? That's just like a little mat. It looks like that's where they would eat. There's like some chicken bones on the ground.
I'm gonna start rummaging through everything to see if I
While
can find
he's
anything of value.
while Bloop is rummaging through, I'm gonna slowly drag Bucket's corpse over to the ogres.
Okay.
Nothing. Nothing about it.
There's nothing in that room, no.
Okay.
In that room,
Ping everyone. Oh.
Hmm?
What happened?
I was gonna say that this room has like a whole bunch of bones and everything in it. It's
Oh.
got a chest there in the top right corner. There's a bed here. Uh, there's a table here that has a bunch of food on it.
Okay.
Oh God, that's horrifying, Mythic.
How about that? How about that for your transformation?
Oh, that's better. I actually like that.
Horrific.
That's great.
Mhm.
Is it locked? Is the chest locked?
Does it say there's a brass-bound chest? It seems to be magically locked.
Magic.
How big is the chest?
Pick it up.
It's like a
You can't pick it
normal
up.
chest size. It's like maybe like 2 feet across.
Can I try breaking the chest?
Yeah, you can try breaking the chest.
I'm gonna try smacking it.
Okay.
You know who I could use right here?
Yeah.
Next thing
Wanna
we
come
know,
grab
it's
me?
Parasol Power Word Kill.
I'm gonna go ahead and smack it with the rapier.
Okay.
Would I be able to study this? Does it have to
Make
be
my
out
way
of
I
over
combat?
here.
think
Let me
so.
check.
I don't know, yeah.
I'm gonna make my way into this room.
I can't check. That's too much work.
Goof is still slowly moving.
I'm gonna smack it.
Okay. Smack it.
I did smack it. Did anything happen?
You've dented it.
I'm gonna keep smacking it.
Okay. I'm just gonna let you say you're smacking it for a little bit. You don't have to keep rolling if you don't want. You start smacking it till it breaks. Or you can keep rolling. Okay, eventually you smack it enough that it triggers a spell. Stinking Cloud.
I hold my breath.
Heavy Stinking Cloud spell. Alright, so there is cloud of yellow gas emits from the chest.
I did
And
hold breath. I don't know if this gas is like physical.
you need
Like,
to
you know,
make a
like
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. It's gonna be lovely. This is gonna be fun.
Oh,
I love
actually,
this.
if you can hold your breath for a long time, don't you?
An hour, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, you automatically succeed because you can if because you said you held your breath right away.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the
I
chest is
doubt a
open.
rogue is not gonna instantly try that when there's gas involved.
Yep. So the chest is open. So inside there is
Who do we lose?
Bloop is dragging the body
Connor.
back to the orcs.
No, on the call.
Connor said he'd be right back.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, he did. He has to restart his laptop.
Okay, uh-huh.
And
What's in
be
it?
right back.
Oh, you're typing it.
Yeah, I'm typing. There's a lot of gold and 7 very fancy looking gems.
Bro, these people were broke. Okay, I'm gonna snatch them on.
Bubbles, there's a door over here, and you can hear Bloop rummaging around in the other room.
Wait, there's a door on this side too?
Yeah, there's a door right there.
Open
Okay,
the door.
that room, is that room locked? I don't think so.
What is the door made of?
These people were
The
not broke.
door is made of wood. And it's not locked.
Okay, well, all right, I open it. I was gonna say, if it's made of wood, I smash it. Oh God. Well,
Alright, so 5 flesh golems are clustered against the north wall, and each has a number painted on its chest.
Hmm.
So there's one. The first one has a 5, a 7, a 9, 11, and a 13. Can you see? I was supposed to make it so you guys could see which number each has.
nah, I can't see the thing, but
Can you see the name?
oh
The
God,
number?
yeah, now I can when I get close as fuck to it. 5, 7, 9.
Sorry, I'm revealing.
Yeah, you get 11 and 13. Okay. What else is in this room?
So. So there's a little pool of glowing water, and there's a door behind 9 and 11.
Hmm, gotcha. Also, just to let you guys know,
Mhm.
I also did all of us getting the lycanthropy.
Oh my
There you
gosh.
go.
You would look great.
Who, me? Yeah, I know. I fucking love it.
I would
God, I
be
look
honestly
so good like
terrifying
it.
because how the fuck are you gonna kill me with that shell?
Right.
Nala
Yeah.
doesn't really change.
Nala
Nala
just
just turns
yeah.
into Sharla.
Nala turns into Starla.
Nala just gets a little more buff.
Yep. But,
Yeah, so Bubbles, well, I
so,
guess it doesn't really
what do I
matter
see
to
in
you,
here?
Oof. He found a room with some flesh golems with numbers painted on their chest.
So what do I see in here again? Sorry.
So
There was something about a door.
there's a little bit of, yeah, there's a door behind 9 and 11.
Oh, okay. And
There's a door
they're
behind what?
just standing
Golems,
there?
9 and 11. There's like a glowing pool of water there where you're standing.
Wow. Well, okay then. Are they just like standing there? They don't, when I walk in, they don't interact or anything? They don't
No,
have
they
any.
just stand there in their spots.
Okay, what's this way?
There's like a little triangular wall. I think there's a get through there.
What? How? You get through here?
How do you... Oh, there's a door. There's a door there as well. Okay, it's just hard to see on that one picture.
Is it locked?
The door is not locked.
What is it made of?
Stone.
Alright, I push it open.
You see some ogres down at the end of the corridor.
Oh, goodness.
They don't seem to notice you at the
Man,
moment.
oof, could have gone this way. Oh, well.
Oof, could have taken a shortcut.
Oh well. Alright, I am going to, well, before I continue to take up the rest of this, what is Nala doing
Since Nala's
now that
back.
they are back? Mhm.
Yes, I back now.
I've walked in this room. There are 5 flesh golems, all with numbers on their chest, you said, right in there?
Yeah.
5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and there's a door behind 9. And I just realized what a wonderful place to put that door. Um,
That just happens to be
between
where
9,
it is.
between 9 and 11. Got it. Okay, so as you walk in the door, you watch me charge up as I'm starting to charge up an Eldritch Blast.
Alright, are you charging at the door or at them?
Oh, I'm at them. I'm gonna hit 9 if Nala doesn't stop me.
Okay.
Do if I see you charging that up, I'm going
Yeah,
to
as soon as you walk in, I'm just in here.
back into a corner more.
And I fire at 9. 1 second, let me go to my. Where's my action? Actions. There we go. That probably does not hit for a 7.
That
But,
does not. It bounces off the wall near them. Number 5
oh,
speaks.
15. Because it's 2. I get 2 shots. So how
Okay.
about 15?
1 second. I gotta check their AC. I just knew a 7 wasn't gonna hit, but fuck. Got too many creatures on my list here. That one does hit.
Okay, he takes 5 points of force damage and is pushed 5 feet back, hopefully into the door.
Yeah, so I think we usually did like a 1d4
Or
for the...
10, I'm sorry, it's 10 feet, not 5 feet.
He takes an extra
Oh,
3
he doesn't
damage.
actually push through the door? The door must be locked.
No, the door,
Okay.
yeah, the door is locked or it pulls inward. One of the two.
I'm making the assumption it's locked.
So number 5 states, answer our riddle, or if you attack again, we will kill you.
Would I be able to hear that?
Yeah, you
I
can
would
probably hear them.
assume you're right
I'm
there.
assuming there. Tell me the riddle. I'm full confident because, like,
Okay.
Oh
you know,
no.
It
Okay.
says,
this is the previous one.
one of us does not belong with the others. If you can pick it out, it will serve you, and the others will allow you passage. If you pick the wrong one, we will kill you.
Oh. Okay. I look at all of them.
5, 7, 9,
Is
11,
there a
13.
description to them?
Just the numbers
Oh,
on their
just the
chest.
numbers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They say one of them does not belong.
One of us is not like the other. One of us is dead.
It's 9.
Yeah.
Did you say that out loud?
Hmm?
Did you say that out loud, Nala?
Yeah.
Okay. You say 9, and they say correct.
Yeah, that's the one I attacked.
And 9 now says, I will serve you.
I attack it again.
Nala.
Wow. Oh,
Because Nala was the one who answered the riddle.
Yeah, well, I attack it again as soon as it moves, so.
You miss. Oh, no, wait. Meets it, beats it. You hit it.
Well, that's 2 shots. When it walked out, I want to do it right as it walked out
Okay.
off the thing, so. So that's 2 hits then, you said? Because
Yep.
meets it, beats it.
Damn, just
Alright.
beating up Nala's new friend.
This one's 5 points of damage, and the second one is 6 points of damage, and it's pushed 20 feet
Crazy.
or 10
Everybody
feet.
else is allowed to have a friend, but not me.
It moved.
He said, I will
I hit
serve
it
you,
once,
and then moved.
It moved. It moved.
But everybody else was allowed to have a friend, but I'm not allowed to.
Wait. When did I have a friend?
Caltrix.
Mine wasn't.
you had a
they were
whole
not
The dragon?
dragon.
They were not a friend. They were literally our wonderful companion. All of us, not just mine. You spoke to it, not me. Wait, they only get 1 time? They don't hit it twice?
I hit him.
The
Oh, the D4.
yeah. It's pushed back 10 feet, then pushed back 10 feet again. 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Woo! Alright, well, let's see how bad it's hurt now as it walks over to Nala, because I'm not.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
look,
give
a door.
Nala
I can
control.
finally see a door.
There you go, Nala. You have control of him now.
Wait, who did Blue Pad? Oh, Blue Pad, the
The Steam Mephit, who
Mephit,
he
yeah.
lost.
He's out living his best life. Don't even.
Yeah, he is. Alright,
he's
I'm gonna go
dead.
up to the door now.
No, he's not dead. He can't die.
Actually, I'm gonna stand up here like them. I'm gonna mimic them.
Okay.
I am
Look at
one of
this.
them.
That's just a
What's up with
little
the?
glowing pool of water. Are you
I
moving
stick
any
my head
farther,
in.
Oof? Still.
I'm
Where is
not back in game yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh. I stand here.
I assumed you were
At
because you were back in
attention.
Discord.
And then wait, I heard them say that. They spoke.
Only number 5 spoke.
Yeah, but they actually spoke though, like
Yeah.
the words came out of their mouth. So I repeat, one of us is not like the other.
Obviously.
It's that one. I prepare an Eldritch Blast.
Do it.
Where's a psychic blade? Just basically the same thing.
Not really.
It's not really, but
Psychic.
it's an unseen it's an unseen damage.
I mean, mine is not unseen.
Nice.
It's a
It's
beam
got
of
pew
light.
pew, big bright lasers.
Alright, I want to open the door if I can.
All right, you can pull the door open. You try and push it; it does not push, but you can pull it open.
Okay, I pull it open.
Staircase leading up.
I kick 11 Does he
11 just
move?
kind of like shuffles to the side a little bit.
I kick him again until he gets. I want him to move basically where 13 is. Just gonna keep kicking him until he moves to where 13 is. All right, you're not in my way now.
The large double door. He wasn't really fully in your way.
He was in
I,
my
I
way.
I apologize to 11, pat his shoulder, and then walk past.
So yeah, so a short flight of stairs leads up to a dry corridor.
Man, I feel like we're about to leave this dungeon without our frog.
He's on a mission to
Probably
befriend
not.
some orcs.
Probably not
If
the
you-
best idea.
If we are, you should probably just have us wait for him, honestly, because he does have to do the
You
work.
guys are
Yeah,
not
no,
going.
well, that's what I'm
There's a little bit more before you would leave. It's not.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I assume as the bird in character, assume we're going up a staircase that we might be leaving,
Hmm.
and
We're going
realize
up?
that we miss.
Yeah, the staircase
right.
goes
That's
up.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that we might be leaving. So I will. I'm going to. I'm gonna go up here to the top of it, and I'm just gonna like rest against the wall
It's a little hard to figure out if stairs go up or down ever
or
since I
down.
started
Yeah.
playing Castle, which we
Alright,
should
now
play
we.
sometime.
We should play again sometime. It's very
What are we
sure.
playing?
Castles.
Oh yeah, castles are fun, man.
Castles is really fun.
Yeah, we should definitely play that again sometime. We should definitely do a Tuesday thing again, but you know.
I know. I'm sorry. I know.
I know I've been waiting for that
I
ad,
know.
but
I'm
now
sorry. I'm
Oh.
sorry. This coming Tuesday.
We should play
Wait,
Ultimate
this
Chicken
is-
Horse.
Good.
Yeah. Or
And
that
then that
game
is
that we.
remote playable, right?
I think it might be.
What was the
Yeah.
game that we just played the other day, midnight?
Which
The
one?
one where.
Oh,
it was
Battle Block
me and
Theater.
you on Sunday. Yeah,
What the
that
fuck
was
is
cool.
that?
It's
It was super
a
fun.
game
You
of the
should
people
you
who
would love it.
made Castle Crashers. If you know Castle Crashers.
Nope.
I don't know Castle Crash. Castle
You would
Crashers is really
love
fun.
the game, Darkness.
What the fuck
It's
is Castle
it's
Crashers?
it's very like 2015 humor. It's
Didn't we
it's
want to
like a
play
10-year-old
Castle Crashers with Darkness too?
Castle
Wait, what
Crash
was
is
the other
pretty
one?
fun. I like that game.
Yeah, it's super fun.
What was the other one called?
Battle Block
Battle
Theater.
Block Theater.
Oh, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Super
Games
fun
by
game.
Behemoth have like a very specific sense of humor that's very like 2010s.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one that's really good as
Boring.
well.
They have Pit People, which is a more
Pit
recent
People,
one.
that's what it is. Thank you.
Yeah. It's like a turn-based or something. It was like a gridded like
Yeah.
fighting game or something.
You almost good, Connor?
I'm reloading, but it's not loading the map.
Oh,
Do you want me to move you
that
maybe
sucks.
towards the orcs and we can
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
can roll
RP it out?
Yeah.
Just
All right,
RP
so
it out?
you show up near the ogres with dragging this corpse.
I'm gonna leave it in front of them and then back up.
Okay, so you like bring it up to them and back off. Do you say anything?
I don't need to. It speaks for itself.
The ogres kind of turn and look at you and kind of go, and the one that you had befriended previously, picks up the corpse, by like one of its arms and takes a big bite out of the side of it, and like a bunch of like guts and blood like spill out of it as it like chews on like the raw flesh of the guy. He's
I'm
like,
unfazed. I grew up in giant culture.
yeah. He's like, fresh. Barely coagulated.
Can I understand him when he says that?
I think he'd be speaking in giant, so yes.
Okay, because before I thought I wasn't able to communicate with them before.
I'm pretty sure they spoke to you before.
Well, they spoke in ogre before. Like we could.
Did they? Yeah, they might have.
It was
I think
like
he would probably.
piecemealed.
Was it? He had No, he has common and giant.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you guys were talking properly. I think it's just the others didn't understand him.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't communicating fully with them. Like it was like two different dialects or whatever.
Their character sheet says giant.
Well, okay. I guess I can communicate them with them freely then.
Maybe I'd accidentally opened the wrong character sheet because like they're ogres. Maybe I had opened an orc one or something previously. Maybe I fucked it up. I don't know. But anyways, you can understand him.
Okay. I still can't really speak to them because I've got the fish tank on, but I can write to them in giant script. So,
Does Giant
I,
have a written language?
yes, I believe I remember seeing that it shared the script with some other languages. I want to say it's like Dwarvish as a base, but I don't know if that's accurate. Let
It
me see if I can
might
find that.
be. I'm looking up languages. Because I think there's some that definitely don't have. Uh, they don't have like written scripts. But I just couldn't remember if Giant was one of them. Oh yeah, alphabet's based on Dwarven. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so they do have a written script. Yep. Go ahead. You can write.
Excellent. I'm gonna write to them that this is peace offering. Sorry, friend attacked you, or sorry, friend was attacked.
They accept your piece and I'm gonna give you something. Second.
A cure
What
for
would they have?
lycanthropy? That's so thoughtful.
I don't know if
An
they
ogre.
I don't think they
An
know that
ogre
you.
friend.
They give you a
Their
giant
first one.
great club.
Oh God.
Oh my god, I love it.
So it's like, because they're large creatures. I think the great club's like basically the size of you.
Oh my god, yes. Would I be able to wield it?
How strong are you?
My base strength is 14, I think.
Oversized weapons. Um, a creature has disadvantage on attack rolls as a weapon that is sized for a larger attacker. So you'd have disadvantage, but you can wield it. And
Excellent.
it does 1 extra die of damage compared to a normal great club. So a normal great club, I believe, does 1d8, so it would do 2d8 damage.
We're wielding it.
But you have disadvantage. Yeah. So it does extra damage, but you have disadvantage. You go. They also gesture that you're allowed to go up north if you want to go that way. They're like, we hear others that way.
Um, I would like to see their pretty lights room.
You want to see the pretty lights room again? They will allow you to see the pretty
Yeah.
lights room again. They let you head down to the pretty lights room again. There are 8 spheres of different colored lights.
I'm just
They're
going to sit and vibe for a moment. If you want to go back to the group.
yeah.
We're taking
So,
a short rest. Well, at least I am.
yeah, so
Not about to be up.
they're like glass orbs, glass globes that are they have some stuff inside them and they're glowing pretty colors.
What's inside of the orbs?
You want to approach them? You only saw them from the doorway previously.
Sure.
So they all seem to have different things inside of them. So they have like a variety of things, like some of them look like they have keys in them, jewelry. Some of them look like they have weird like kind of like oily or shadowy type movement in them of like darkness. And then some of them look like they maybe have like a spell scroll in them. Any of them have like keys. One of them looks like it has a potion inside of it. They're all like kind of
Well,
like floating off the ground, like almost like they're like almost like you would imagine if they were like floating in like moving water, so they're kind of like bouncing in the air a little bit, like bobbing.
okay. Well, I don't want to steal anything from the ogres, so I will just admire the fun objects in there and then leave. And then
Okay.
I'll head up north like the ogre suggested, and I will
Meet up with the group.
thank them for sharing their pretty lights.
They're like, yes, we protect the pretty lights.
Okay, how long did all this take? Hopefully an hour, so I can take a long rest, or a short rest.
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys should probably still be short resting a little bit when he comes up. I don't know if maybe Oof also is quite injured. He might also want a short rest.
I am not quite injured. I'm still standing.
Oh, okay,
Still
sure.
standing.
Your
Still
teammates
standing.
your
better than-
teammates are potentially short resting. If you would like to join them, or you don't have to.
I've had that song
I
stuck in
might
my
join
head
them
all
for a
day.
short rest,
Okay.
but not because I have to.
Just because we're already doing so. Got it.
Right.
Fair. That's fair.
And I'm gonna
Still standing.
casually use some hit dice, not because I have to,
Have to, but
because I'm
because, you know,
choosing to.
they're there. Yeah, for sure.
I see you're back in now.
Makes sense.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Want to use your other two?
3.
Well, there you go. Oh man, that's a lot of hit dice.
I'm gonna use 1, 2. One more.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
bullshit.
Damn.
You know what? I'm gonna use one more.
Nala, are you
Okay.
gonna use any hit dice? I know you have a little bit of damage on you, it looks like.
Now that's overkill.
It's a D8 plus
This is
con,
bullshit.
right?
There should just be a button on your character sheet that's called hit dice, and you should just be able to click it.
It's right under your hit points.
Hey, D8 plus 1.
Damn, Nala got a max. She
Mhm.
didn't even. Actually, I think that you need exactly max. You're fully.
Yeah, I'm good.
One and done. Alright, so
Are
you
we
guys.
good? Are we good?
You have a little rest? Yeah, everyone's looking real good. I think everyone's full health.
Great.
I was never not full health.
I know.
Yep. All right. Let's
All
go
but your
down the hallway.
flesh golem friend number 9. He's not full health because he's been eldritch blasted.
I'm about to get Eldritch Blasted again.
No one Eldritch Blast my buddy. God, everybody else let their friends. When I
I'm gonna
have a
stab it in
friend,
the
it's
back.
fuck you.
We are your
Noah.
friends. We are your friends. You know?
Your friends who run away from her when she tries to follow.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Right? Leave me
Out of
in
curiosity,
charge.
if I give Oof a potion of giant strength, would he be able to wield that weapon
probably.
normally?
It seems like it's a size thing, less of a strength thing.
Okay.
So the fact
I
that
just
he's
need
like,
to
it's just
grow into
awkward. I think it's just awkward
So,
for him to wield.
I have to cast Enlarge on him.
Yes,
Got
you
it.
have to cast enlarge. If you enlarge him, he can wield it just fine.
I think there's a feat I can take that leaves me permanently enlarged.
Does oh my gosh, your character would want that because you feel like you're supposed to grow
Yes.
bigger.
I'm
That would
supposed
match
to
your
grow into a
character's.
giant.
Yeah, that matches your character. You need to take that feat, Connor.
I want to be.
I don't know if there is a feat like that. I just remember seeing something like stumbling across a feat that had enlarged, and I don't know if that was for Pathfinder or for.
One
is
second, I will
this?
describe this in a second.
What do we see? What do we see?
I'm just trying to fully.
Holy
It's
shit,
parkour.
that's so hard.
It's
Yeah,
parkour.
that's what it looks like. Honestly, it almost looks like an Avatar playground.
All right.
Why is there a
so,
sub in there?
Oh, that's supposed to be on the map or GM layer. That's just the
There's
room
also a
number.
5 right here.
Oh yeah. I guess I didn't. I think I put those on the map layer instead of the the GM layer. It doesn't matter. Those are just my room numbers, so I can keep track of what room it is, so I can find them easier.
Yeah,
So
we're on
yeah.
the
So
10th room, guys.
the corridor opens up into a little stone platform here and a large natural-looking cave formation. There are a series of wooden discs suspended from the ceiling by massive steel chains, and the cave floor seems to be covered by a pool of boiling mud. The ceiling is 50 feet above the level of the platforms, and the cave floor is 50 feet below.
Can I see across the hallway?
You can barely see all the way across there. You can see there's another stone platform over there across from these wooden discs, but you can see that
Can I
there's
see
like,
a
actually I think that's
door
supposed to
or
be
anything right here?
I think that is actually supposed to be a door. I should probably hide behind it.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, that's what I was making sure. Okay. And how far is this? Oh wait. Oh god. Okay, wait a second.
So the stone platform is like pretty much at corridor level, but below it is about 50 feet down, and there's 50 feet ceiling above.
Yeah, but how far is this? That's 90 feet. Okay. Hmm. If I do so, what does it give me? What's my movement speed? I think. Okay, well,
And so these wooden platforms are suspended from the ceiling, just so you know, by chains.
God, how funny it would be. I could cast fly across, break every chain on my way over, and just simply be the only one over there.
Enjoy the rest of the campaign solo.
Hmm. Should I be evil? Should I
Stop
go
now.
against my own god?
I'm gonna hop to the first one.
Alright, so as you hop onto the first wooden disc, you feel that the disc is slippery beneath your feet.
Oh,
I need. I think you're able to just barely hold.
Do I see it like move or anything like?
Yeah, it definitely
Does it look?
swings a little bit as he
Does it
jumps
look
onto
like?
it.
Yeah, so it looks like Bloop could fall at any point. Like,
Yes.
okay, I'm gonna cast fly on myself
Okay.
using one of my spell slots, my 2 spell slots.
So I'm
So now I have that for
also
10 minutes.
going to roll 1d5.
do I got claws on my feet?
That's I don't think you do. I think you need to make a dexterity
I'm a
saving
turtle.
throw.
How do I not have claws on my feet?
Don't worry, darkness. I got you if you fall.
You said dexterity saving throw. Right?
Yeah, you and Nala will be good at the dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
I gotta make one for each one of these bitches.
Yup.
I'm just gonna fly right beside them.
Hop to the next one.
Alright, so
Mhm.
make another
2
dexterity saving
steps
throw.
this time. What? Another one?
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Alright, you're good.
I might as
Yeah,
well
that's
keep
fair.
this open.
And Nala, I feel so bad for your flesh golem.
I don't.
Not at all.
Yay.
I'm just gonna
Again.
fly.
Third
I'm
one.
just gonna fly and like hold my hands so that if he falls, I can just catch him.
Okay,
What is
so
3D?
as you jump to that,
No,
no, not near
wait,
you.
no.
This over here, this like circular boiling pit of mud erupts into a giant 100-foot tall geyser of boiling
Nice.
mud.
Oh,
Uh,
Mhm.
so yeah, 10. Think That's fine as long as you're not close to a geyser. How many? Yeah, you're more than okay. 10's fine for the moment.
Fly to the next one.
Up to the next one.
Is anyone else starting to go across? Or you guys just watching?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the first one.
I'm gonna
Alright, you
wait
also
till
have
the
to make me a
platforms
dexterity
stop
saving throw.
moving.
Oh wait, I gotta do one too. Hold on.
Yeah, you both need to make me a.
Also, before heading back over there, I'm gonna go back to the corridor and pick up my longsword that I dropped earlier.
Okay, fair enough.
26 for my
Yep,
first
you guys
one.
are good. That would be
Both of them good? Okay. Well,
5. Yeah, both of
11
them are
then.
good for that one. And then Luke's needing 11. Nala, you're gonna make one as you jump. Or are you jumping across or are you waiting?
I'm gonna jump across to the next
Alright.
one.
At 5, this one erupts.
Oh,
So you got a 17, so you're adjacent.
out of curiosity, if I hop up and down, does it erupt again?
Okay, 17, you succeed the dexterity saving throw, so you only take half damage for being adjacent to the geyser.
Question for you, Midnight.
Yes.
The numbers are the numbers correlating like each turn we've done, so each 6 seconds?
It's not really a turn. I'm kind of counting the jumps in between. It's supposed to be kind of like minutes and stuff. Because it's kind of precarious. I'm kind of just counting it as like each
Okay.
jump across because
So
it's hard
it's a
to.
minute?
Yeah, it's
Because
about a minute because you have
I
to
have
like.
10 minutes on this thing, so I have to make sure that what the time frame is.
Oh,
to-
okay, yeah. So we're doing about minute.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you might want to. You can potentially fly ahead if you think you're getting low on time. But like because
I
they
mean,
have to
I'll be
jump
fine
across,
with just
steady
Bloop.
themselves, let the platform like settle before they
Yeah,
can
I'll be
jump
fine with
again.
just Bloop if Bloop just
Yeah.
keeps jumping. I'm just saying, but like,
Yeah.
I won't be able to fly back over to help anybody if
Yeah.
it takes
Okay.
a minute
So
to get to each one of these.
Nala takes half damage. So you're gonna take half of this damage.
Cast on
Actually,
somebody.
Bloop's also going to take
I am.
half damage because you're 3 away.
What if I bonus action dodged?
What does bonus action dodging do?
Uncanny dodge or whatever it is.
Or yeah,
What does that do
uncanny
again?
dodge.
Halves the damage?
Does it half it again? Or
I
when an
don't
attacker
remember.
I think it's when an attacker. I don't know if does like does environmental effects count as the. I guess I mean you're still dodging.
I mean, it's up to
Um,
you. It's up to you, DM.
I'm
Yours is
gonna
written, I
allow
don't
it
believe
for
so.
this because it's a centralized area near you and not like directly on top of you. So I'm gonna allow it. So if you guys both
Okay,
Then
can use it,
technically, I would be able to do it too, right?
so that'd be yeah. So that'd be 6 damage for each of you.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you know what the golem's modifier is?
You should have access to his character sheet. But I can check as well if it'll load for me. Not loading.
Uh,
Okay. Hello?
So I jump to the next one. I'm check. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, just let me. Why is his character sheet's not loading for me? So I'm having to Google it. Which is he's got a -1 dex.
oh boy.
Yep.
That friend is not gonna last.
No. Oh no.
Honestly, he did so bad that I'm gonna say he just tripped and stayed on the fucking stone thing. Because he didn't even make it. He didn't even actually jump. He just, like, fell flat on his face trying to step forward. Luckily, he wasn't on a slippery platform yet. Because I'm assuming that was the jump to the first platform.
Yes.
I'm gonna let him just face plant there. Instead of jumping.
I'm gonna
Oh
do my
man,
next jump as I'm shaking my head in disbelief.
I'll do it too.
This is gonna be 6.
12.
Okay, so this one erupts again.
Nobody's
So
near it.
I'm gonna.
Bloop is a little. So Bloop's got. Bloop definitely. Bloop way past. So he. Oh, I just realized Bloop was supposed to take actually less than that 6 damage, depending. The damage has changed based on how far away you are. You were 3 away last time, so you should have taken only 4 damage instead of 6. So get 2 health back. That was last time. Okay, so Bloop is 2 away this time, and he takes half damage. So half. So that would be 84. So 4 damage, and Nala's way too far away to take any damage. All right. That's turn 6.
Alright. I'm gonna have this guy try again.
Oh God, bloop.
Wait, what if? Because
I'm,
technically
I'm
I
here to
could do
catch
it.
you.
Oh
I'm
god.
here to catch you.
Hold on.
Bubbles, make a dexterity saving throw to catch him. It's pretty low though because you're flying.
I'm also pretty small and petite.
Okay, you catch him. I was only gonna make it a 10, so.
Okay, I cart him all the way over here.
Okay, you're just gonna fly him across.
Fuck yeah. Gives me some extra time.
Uh,
I'm gonna quickly, because I can with a dash move 120 feet. It's only 90 feet across.
yeah.
So in 6 seconds I move all the way back here. Oof, how close are you?
I don't know.
Like, would you
Oh,
say you've
can
made
you
it to
still
the
not see things
platform
very
by
well?
fucking 8 minutes or whatever it is?
Yeah,
I had gone back
you'd
to
be
pick up
back.
my
Yeah, you went and picked up your
longsword.
weapon and
Yeah,
moved
yeah,
back.
you
Yeah,
went back
you'd
to
be
come
back.
back. I'm saying, okay. I'm going to force end my fly. Then I'm gonna cast it again on myself and wait for Oof to go across now.
You do see
Okay.
the flesh golem.
I don't give a fuck about that thing. I'm honestly thinking about pushing it off.
Oh my god!
Make the flesh golem also do a strength saving throw to see if it can hold on to the edge of the what's its strength modifier? Strength.
Technically, can't you just hold on to this chain?
Yeah,
I'm gonna jump
plus 4.
onto.
So do a strength save on him, a plus 4, Nala. See if he can grab onto it and keep himself from falling.
You said +4?
Yeah.
How far across are these
Nat 20.
platforms?
Not 20.
Oh, he's
He
good.
holds.
Like 10 feet.
Sorry, would you say Oof?
How wide across are these platforms?
Yeah, they're like 5 feet across, I think.
Okay,
Depends.
so we should be able to reach the
26.
chains on
Oh,
both
no, you're right,
sides
you're
pretty
right.
easily then, right?
The chain's in the middle.
Oh, the chain's in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Even easier. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
You're telling me we could pole dance on the chain?
Yes. But yeah, the flesh golem catches himself. Honestly, with the nat 20, I was gonna say he was prone, but honestly, he just grabs the chain, and although his legs flail out from him, he's able to hold on and just basically land back on his feet because he did so well with that strength save.
God, I want to hit him with an Eldritch Blast so bad, knock him off 10 feet.
I think Nala, did you do your
Oh!
jump yet?
I'm doing my jump now.
Okay, 'cause this is number 7, I believe.
Yeah, no, wait. Is
25.
it?
Yeah, there's a number 7 because
Where
for
did-
pretty sure this is number
No,
7.
it should be. Oh yeah, no, his bloop should have been 7. So yeah, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, when you
It
flew
shouldn't
Bloom
gone
across
yet.
and flew
Shouldn't
back,
gone yet.
the flesh golem
Shouldn't gone
jumped,
yet.
Nala's
Got it.
jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouldn't gone yet. That's why I was confused.
Nala's
All right.
good. Okay, so and now we can do 8. And yeah, Oof is here.
Are we
You're
adding
recasting
Oof?
Fly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
this is
having
when
you
I
use
recast
recasting Fly
Fly.
now because you kind of flew Bloop across and then
Yeah.
flew back. So you
Mhm.
start at 8.
Okay, so I have I have to go till 18 pretty much. All right. Gotta wait for
So
Oof to jump
yeah,
across though.
Nala and the flesh golem need to go.
Yes.
No geysers at the moment.
So that's an 11 to go to the next platform
Yep,
for
you're safe.
the golem.
He's safe. He makes it. He's doing great. He had a
And
little bit of
then
a little bit of an issue at the start, but he's doing great now.
26.
Yep, you're fine.
Is Oof jumping to the next platform?
Yeah, Oof's gonna jump to the platform, first platform.
Yep.
Dexterity save, I believe, is what we were doing, right?
I'm gonna like aim to throw myself at the chain though, and use my tongue to help catch it.
Okay.
That would look so funny. That.
I'm gonna give you a bonus to your strength save on that if you fail your dex saves. Since you're aiming silly for the chain using your tongue and stuff. You're fine though, you don't need it.
And then to get to the second platform, instead of jumping from the first one to the second one, I'm gonna swing the platform back and forth
Oh,
to try and
no.
get momentum so I can just grab the second chain.
Okay, well the flesh golem is jumping off the second one, so it's actually gonna probably swing towards you as he jumps off.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll have a pretty good time of that. So you're trying just to like grab on then. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like monkey bar style, just
Okay.
like
Wait. I see this. I have
Yeah.
a question.
Okay.
Can the like if I went on the side of the platform on
Mhm.
like let's say the flesh golem's not here anymore,
Mhm.
right? Can I push this platform close enough so that he could just step onto it?
I think you could push it at least half the way across, and he could swing
Oh,
easily.
okay. Never mind then. I'm not worried about it.
Actually, how far? Because that's I'm trying to think
I'm
of.
saying, could I
Actually,
push
honestly,
it?
you probably could. You probably could push it
Oh my
across.
And then my next question is, what is taking a minute for them to jump, right? Could I, if I pushed every like 6 seconds, if I pushed the platform over, they could move to the next platform in 6
I'd
seconds.
say they could do 2 because it's still slippery, and because the point was that they
Okay.
were waiting for the platforms to settle. But if you're helping hold the platforms steady, I'd say they could do at least 2 platforms a minute.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Okay.
start pushing, and I'm going to be so nice and help this
Flesh
fucking
golem?
flesh golem as I push the fucking things over.
Alright, so the flesh golem and Oof can both move 2 then.
2.
But
Mhm.
Nala, I'm assuming because you're helping them since they're right next to each other, Nala's still
I'm
gonna
only
jump.
helping
But
them.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Nala's got great dex saves, so.
Yeah. Wow. So
So Nala has to
Oof
make the
can move
dex saves,
2.
but they don't, except for when a geyser goes off near them.
Exactly.
So Nala's good.
19 for
However,
mine.
this geyser
Wow.
goes off and you're 2 away, but you pass. You'll do the. I'm assuming you're using your dodges, so we'll do you.
Of course.
So you do a quarter damage since you passed.
Wait, are the geysers just doing damage in a certain radius?
Yes.
Oh, I should
AoE
have been.
damage.
I should have done dex saves then too for both of them.
I
'Cause I'm
think because
flying next to it, am I not?
I don't think
I
I've
mean,
been kind of trying to
if
keep track of where you are. You've not really been close enough to them,
okay,
especially since you're on the
Okay.
other side of the platforms.
Are they like dodging mud that's flying off of the geyser? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
so
might...
she's not been
Okay.
right
Yeah,
adjacent to it. So basically,
Okay.
is this giant boiling mud that's flying up in the air, and it's like spraying mud out, kind of in a radius.
Okay. I kind of thought
Okay.
that was just like heat damage from being
No,
so
it's
close
like
to it, but...
no,
I was
it's
confused at what was going on. To be
yeah,
honest.
no, she's dodging like actual like splatter of
Splatter?
mud, and it's you take
Yeah,
more, you get hit by more the closer you are to the geyser. Because
Gotcha.
it's harder to dodge, even if you do technically dodge it. So
Well,
I'm
and bigger globs of it too.
yeah. So you take a
Whereas it's gonna be like finer
quarter.
mist the farther out you are.
So you take 5 damage.
The closer you are, the more it does. I think or something like that. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the closer you are, the higher the amount of dice is. So like, there's more mud that's hitting you,
Right.
basically.
In all honesty, we could have made this real simple, and I could have just flown everyone across. But we would
The
have been
flesh
done.
golem and Nala might have been
much-
difficult, depending on your how much you can carry.
My strength's not that high, but I mean,
Yeah. Alright, so that's 9. Nala, you took the 5 damage. And then Nala jumps first, and then Flesh Golem and Oof can both.
Here's the thing. Now the flesh golem and Oof should be literally right behind her, so I could fly on the other side. and
Yeah,
just
so
start
I
helping
think
her
next
too.
turn she can. She'll jump, and then they're going to be right next to her. This
Yeah,
next
that's what I'm
jump.
saying,
So yeah. So Nala make another jump.
Weep.
And then, yep. 2, 2, boom. All right, I fly all the way over here and start helping them too.
14.
And then this geyser's
Push it.
going off. So I think Oof is the
Push
only one in the radius, so I need you to make a dexterity saving throw against the geyser, Oof.
I'm way over here now, so hopefully you don't fall.
Ooh.
Oof.
Do not pass. 2 No, you don't pass.
Strength with advantage because he's probably got his tongue around the thing.
Well, no, this isn't him slipping. This is him getting hit by mud.
Oh, yeah.
You take 11
Yeah.
damage from the boiling mud, Oof.
Alrighty.
Oof. Howie.
Alright, and then the next one, you can help Nala so she can go 2 without doing a dexterity
Yep.
saving throw.
1, 2, 2. Hey, there you go. And then 2, and then 2.
So that was 11. And
And then is it the jump over?
yeah.
Or is it just a drop down?
I think if Bubbles is helping you, it's basically just a drop down.
Yeah, I mean,
What if
now
I
is
guard
the
it?
thing, so. Oh my god.
So this one,
Yep,
'cause this
Oof
is
is the last one.
yeah, so on 12, so there's one more geyser going off as Oof.
As it goes off, I'm gonna say I'm close enough to this one though. So
Yeah, you are on this one. So
Mhm.
Oof and Bubbles, please make dexterity saving throws for the final geyser.
hey, it's at 15.
Oh
Ooh,
god, Oof.
shit.
That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Oh.
So 27 damage, Oof. And Bubbles, you only take 13.
Question.
Yes.
Can I put myself in harm's way, take all 27 of his damage and my 13, right? To
I'd
protect him from
say you just take the full 27. I wouldn't say you take 27
Okay.
plus 13.
And,
Yeah,
like, I
if you
fly
want to
in
block
front of
him, you can block him.
and just take all 27 damage. Yep.
Mhm.
The power of friendship.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I guess I'll heal back up then.
That puts me down.
I'm assuming now that you try and open the door here.
Yes.
The platform's getting a little crowded.
Yes.
Unlocked. But
And
it's
I'm gonna
very
move down
dark.
the
It is
hallway, yeah.
very, very dark in here.
That's fine. I just moved down the hallway just a bit.
You just like shuffle, yeah, down a little bit.
Alrighty. And then I fly back up here once Oof makes it across.
I will lay on hands on Bubbles for 9 health once we get to the end. For his brave act of sacrifice.
Alright.
I am a paladin after all, so.
Paladins gotta stick together.
I'm also gonna give Bubbles 2 potions of healing.
Ooh.
I've got an Apollo now.
Oh, nice. Alright, so we're heading down the hall.
So yeah.
Yes.
So
Well,
it's
actually,
like
you know what?
pitch black in the
I'm
hallway.
gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and
Ah,
force
ah.
feed you those potions.
I have an idea. Oh, okay. Well, then go ahead and give me both rolls for me.
He hasn't even gotten to
You can
lay a
roll them.
hand's health yet.
Yeah. He said when we ended, got somewhere. I don't remember where. But
He said the number, right?
yeah,
Did he?
9, right?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he said 9.
I misheard that. Okay.
Yeah. So 30. Okay. I mean, I don't really
So
need a lot. I'm not.
I'm just
super
gonna
well.
force feed you the one and give you the other.
Okay, so roll the first one for me then,
You roll
because
it.
you're
I don't
you're
know.
force feeding it.
No. How
You're
much do I have
force
to roll?
feeding it.
What how does
It literally just says potion of healing.
it's probably just
So
a
it's
normal one then?
So
It was from that one merchant that we robbed.
Oh, from the one you robbed. Was that a normal one or
that was
what?
the merchants we were.
I have like 8 potions of healing.
So it's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
Roll me 2d4 plus 2, Bloop. Apollo, you're so needy. Come
Can I
here.
literally just type it out like that?
Yeah,
2d4.
slash
R,
roll
yeah,
space
R,
2d4 plus 2.
Oh.
I mean, hey, honestly, not bad. Gives.
Wait, that was supposed to be 1. I just realized that.
Yeah, that is 1.
That is one
Oh,
potion.
that is 1?
Yeah,
Oh, you
2d4
want to
plus
change
2 is
the
one
other?
potion.
1 potion. That's 1 potion.
I'll just let you take it whenever you want.
The other one, yeah.
You're good. I mean, I don't look hurt at all anymore, so.
But yeah, so it's pitch black in this hallway.
All right,
Does
I
Nala
walk
look
in.
hurt?
I walk in and I touch the flesh golem and cast light on the
All
flesh
right, the
golem.
flesh golem is a glowing golem now. So you can see like there's this hallway, and there
I went
is.
up to Nala and then I started inspecting her for any damage.
She's a little bit damaged, right?
I'm
That's what I'm
just
trying to
Get
figure
hit
out.
by some of it.
Because I saw her get hit, but I don't know if it was bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an angry dog.
Mhm.
Does
Woof,
the
woof.
Can I-
does the light
can I see-
spell affect the darkness spell?
No,
No.
no. If it's magical darkness, it doesn't
Okay,
affect it.
so the light from the golem ends at this like
Just
archway down here.
okay, but it does go until then.
Yes, it does light up the hallway,
Okay.
but you can tell that there's like an obvious room at the end of this hallway, but you cannot see past the kind of end of the hallway.
Right. I got you. But so what would happen technically, right? What would happen would be we'd get close enough to it when he goes into that darkness,
Mhm.
it would pretty much like envelop and like almost
Okay.
extinguish that light. Even
Okay.
though it is still active, it's still
Yeah.
extinguished because everything is dark. If it's magical darkness.
And sorry, what were you trying to say, Bloop? You were saying something there.
The way I forgot my own name too.
Yeah, no, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead slide her a potion as well.
Paulo's trying to take out my internet right now.
It's gonna be the same potion that we use for bubbles.
Nice. I have to look at something real quick because I might have to just cast it on something the flesh golem is wearing, to be honest. Because it's not he wouldn't be considered an object, right?
Well,
It's a-
it's a
2d4 plus 2, Nala.
construct. Right?
Yeah, I'm saying, is he?
I feel like it's just fun to let him be the glowing creature. I
Alright,
feel like
sounds
that's
good to
just fun. That's just
I
fun.
I was gonna cast it on something on him.
I
so
don't
it
think
wouldn't
he's
matter,
wearing anything.
but-
He's just a flesh golem.
Yeah, the rule of cool applies here.
Yes,
Yeah, well,
exactly.
I mean, what's he wearing? What's he wearing on his lower abdomen area?
Nothing.
So his dick is just flopping. Nice.
He doesn't have a dick. He's like he's just made of like patches of skin.
We found Saze.
That have been like. Oh my god.
It's Harmony.
No.
I knew Harmonium was in here somewhere.
Oh my
We
god.
found a Harmony.
Because there's a naked flesh golem, and we're talking about how we're talking. Well, they asked if his
I
dick
was.
was just flopping out, and then I said he doesn't have a dick, and now they're calling him Sazed.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
Harmony. It's
They're calling him Harmony. Yeah.
Put chainmail armor on this bitch.
You could
Yeah,
put the
we
+1 chainmail armor on him if you want.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna do
Oh
that.
my god.
Okay.
Alright. Gives him a higher armor class. Wonderful.
I've got to step away to take care of the dogs. So are we wrapping up here, or?
Oh yeah, it's 9:30. Yeah, let's wrap up as you guys get to like the kind of end of the hallway here.
Yeah,
That's
I feel
probably
like
a good
this
thing.
is a good stopping point before we get into that room.
Wait, should
Yeah.
Nala make a note of the chainmail armor on her buddy now? Or
All right, I'm gonna get going here then.
Alright,
Thanks
see
for
ya,
the session,
bye.
guys.
Okay. Bye,
Bye.
Connor. Yeah, I don't know if there's a place for you to write that down, Nala, or if like darkness you could maybe put in your inventory just in brackets, like on flesh golem.
Okay. But you gotta remember though, because that's gonna up the stuff for him.
With the AC,
go.
it's gonna affect his AC. Yeah.
There you
He
go.
also, because
Yeah.
he's glowing, he makes a really pretty like design on the walls of the hallway.
Guys, the chat stays, so I put
Yeah,
it
it
in the
does.
chat.
Yeah. I can also put it in the Discord just as an extra reminder.
Nala's man / other.
Yeah, he's making a very pretty chainmail design on the walls of this hallway with his glowing. Damn. You're calling the ugly werewolf by her name. Now you're calling this flesh golem her man.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, it is
Don't even,
her
because
man.
since the beginning of this fucking like thing, I've been trying to get her a man.
It's
You see-
true,
see-
you
remember?
have.
You remember the fucking tiger that was in that one room? too?
Yeah, no, I
Yep,
do.
yep. Mhm.
Alright, but yeah, so we'll one shot that asshole. But yeah, so we'll end it here for tonight. We'll
Yay.
go into that room next time.
Yeah, when's the next
Next week, right?
Yeah,
No,
right?
2 weeks.
Since we
2
since we
weeks.
No.
had like 3
We
week
gotta make
break.
up for it.
2 weeks.
No, we gotta make up for it, midnight.
Yeah, we gotta make up for it. We had a 3 week break. Come
Come on.
Look, I'm in the middle of like house shit right now. We can make it up some other
Oh?
time. I'm trying.
Uh,
We're trying to like get an. We're trying to like buy a place. We've got a home inspection happening next week on our place from our buyer. There's shit going
I've
down.
I've also got a long weekend. I've got a festival that I'm going to be at
Okay.
all weekend, and then the first week of July, I'm gonna be practically gone the whole week because I've got another festival that I volunteer on the board for.
Oh damn. Are you gonna be able to make the
So,
3rd then, or do we need to push off till the 10th?
uh, I don't know the official times I'm needed for the third just yet.
Okay. Let us know if it doesn't work.
Or,
We can push off. We could potentially also do the Wednesday because my class on Wednesdays is over at that point, so we can talk about it closer to the date once you know more what your schedule is like. So just let us know once you have more information in like a week or two.
Yeah, for sure.
sure.
Okay. All right.
Another
Thank you.